even matters what's about to happen for these 4 quarters or more. Everything we want is still right here. You gotta go take it.
The autumn wind is a pirate, blustering in from sea. With a rollicking song he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously. His face is weather-beaten. He wears a hooded sash, with a silver hat about his head, and a bristling black mustache. He growls as he storms the country, a villain big and bold. And the trees all shake and quiver and quake as he robs them of their gold. The autumn wind is a raider, pillaging just for fun. He'll knock you round and upside down and laugh when he's conquered and won.
Man, you always hear people say you gotta play to win for 60 minutes. Yes, that is true, but you gotta coach to win for 60 minutes too. So how do you take a 20-0 lead into the locker room at halftime and lose 29-23? You stop coaching and playing to win. And instead, you start coaching and playing scared. That's not the Raider way. God rest his soul, Al Davis turned over in his grave. He was never about playing scared to lose. He was always about going for yours and playing to win. When I first heard head coach Josh McDaniels say, "You have to learn how not to lose before you can learn how to win," I was a little uneasy, but I figured he knows what he's doing, so I left it alone. But after this display in week 2, I can't roll with that philosophy anymore. In life, period, everything you have this deep fear for ends up happening. So when McDaniels got scared of a potential Arizona Cardinals comeback, it happened. The game was ultimately lost by his greatest fear, slot receiver Hunter Renfrow making a mistake. The Raiders started out taking it right to the Cardinals, running the ball. Here's an inside zone with both tackles trying to climb up to the second level. It looks like there's going to be a hole inside, but tight end Darren Waller's struggling with this block, so Jacobs can't get to it. But he sees plenty of room outside, so he bounces. And made a miss. Alright, here we go again. Looks like a zone. We got guys comboing off to the linebackers. But left guard John Simpson missed the linebacker and Waller's struggling with his block again. So Jacobs is going to have to make something happen out of nothing. So he looks backside for some running room and he finds it. The spin and some extra yardage. Alright, we got power here as you see down blocking and a guard pulling. And threat detected already. The linebacker came straight downhill when he saw the guard pulling. So Jacobs has to do something different. If he tries to run the play like it was drawn up, he's going to get tackled for a loss. And he cuts inside, makes a miss. Actually, he made 2 guys miss. Then breaks the tackle and pushes forward for more yardage. He got involved in the passing game with the screen for good measure too. In the first half, Jacobs had 10 carries for 58 yards and this catch for 12 yards. In the second half, Jacobs didn't carry the ball that much. As a matter of fact, the further they went along, the more the Raiders abandoned the run. But when they did run, ironically, there were 8 in the box. Now to the passing game. The Raiders started off ripping off big chunks in the passing game. Bam! First one to Mac Hollins for 20 yards. Here he finds him again for another 23 yards. With everyone so scared of Davante Adams, here's Darren Waller for 16-17. And Carr was able to get that ball into the end zone in the red zone. This touchdown is to Adams. At least they got him that on the day. And would you know it, they split Darren Waller out wide and threw him a fade in the red zone. Then in the second half, McDaniels shut down shop. Everything was short, and they were getting 3 and outed. That's first down. Then it was another incomplete short pass on second down, and I'm not showing third down because it was a completion short of the sticks. Alright, I got on Carr last week because it was his fault. This week it was not his fault. Those that want to blame him for this throw, listen. Here the Cardinals are in cover 3, so Carr can't lead Adams. If he does, the corner's going to have him in concussion protocol. The safety has a chance to break on it too. The ball stays in the air longer than you think. So Carr threw the ball where he expected Adams to be, and where he should have been. Now this is why the game was on Renfro and McDaniels. He's going to catch the ball outside the left hash and carry the ball in his right hand. That is not fundamentally sound football. But the Raiders get that fumble back, and you think he'd learn from it. But no, here he's going to catch the ball outside the numbers on the left side, and he has the ball in his right hand again. That right elbow is a little ways away from his body too. The fundamentally sound thing to do is to always carry the ball on the outside arm, because defenders are coming from the inside and Isaiah Simmons' helmet hits the ball. And that'll be a fumble recovered by the Cardinals and returned for a touchdown by the Cardinals. The defense came out doing their thing in the first half. Here comes Max Crosby getting after quarterback Kyler Murray. Look at this sticky coverage by Nate the Natural Hobbs. And that's going to be an interception. Unfortunately, that was called back, but that's good coverage. Then fortunately, Amik Robertson was waiting in the zone and ready. And that interception counts. We're going to take a look at that play from another view so you can see Max Crosby's pressure. All pressures are not created equally. This one led to an interception. Robertson taketh in the first half and giveth away in the second half. It was set up a touchdown and was part of a long drive that was set up by a 3-and-out. All those 3-and-outs had the Raider defense exhausted in the second half. And plays like this happen when your defense is exhausted. That and the fact that they're playing prevent defense from the 2-yard line. It should be illegal to use a prevent defense with more than 20 seconds left. But really, with a running quarterback on the 2-yard line, well, that's what you get. Oh, this time they bring 4 instead of 3 and drop everyone into the end zone and get the same thing. And here the Raiders are again on 4th down after another short drive by the offense. Max Crosby misses this sack for one reason. He's tired. A penalty on this play would lead to the Cardinals scoring. I just showed you this to show you what fatigue looks like. But I gotta give it to Daron Harmon and the defense for sucking it up for one play to give the Raiders a chance to win at the end. But you lose when you play scared. Alright, that's it. That's enough. I'm disgusted. Thank you for watching. See you next time.